Hi, I'm Holly.
And I'm Charisse.
And welcome to Ask Mom.
Today we're going to talk about being discreet in hiding your period supplies. You don't want to just go, oh, sorry guys, I have to go to the bathroom.
That would be embarrassing.
That would be embarrassing.
Yes.
Or if it was like in your sleeve and it fell out, oops, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Yes, it is. So we have a few ideas for you to help maybe make that a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one at home, you can always keep your supplies in your room. So if for some reason you have, or say you have your own room, then you could just keep your supplies in there. Find one drawer or cabinet or your closet or whatever and keep your supplies in there.
You could add it to your pillow because it adds like a cushion so you could hide it under your pillow.
Maybe your pillow's not supportive enough. That's a way you could do it. You could always just ask your mom or dad if you could keep the supplies in their bathroom. If it's not really a big deal, you just don't want them all really visible in your bathroom, then you can just find a discreet spot within your bathroom, the back of a cupboard or...
You get it like a little Tupperware container.
Sure.
You know? And like at Target they have them with a snap-on lids and you get a darker one or whatever.
Yeah.
Or put like...
Doesn't have to be see-through.
Yeah. And if it is, you could like line it with something so that it's not...
Sure.
Like the openings of these pads, you could line it with that.
It'd be pink.
Because then that would be
pretty.
like dual usage.
When you're out and about, that becomes more complicated, right? Because at
Mhm.
some schools, they don't allow you to transport bags back and forth, you know, from the classroom to the, you know, restrooms. You have to go to your locker to get what you need, or so that can be a little trickier.
I think at school, like wearing a jacket with zippers is the best thing to do.
So you may think about that if you don't have something like that the next time you go to make a purchase and you know you need like a little zip-up hoodie or, you know, a little lightweight jacket. You might look when you're purchasing it to see if on the inside there's, you know, any place where you can hide supplies.
Wear your cargo pants, dark cargo pants when you,
Would you see the lump though?
no, not on the sides.
And I guess if you just put a pad in there, you definitely wouldn't. Or you get the tampons that where one end goes inside the other end. You know, they're like the mini ones.
Oh yeah,
little
they
tiny
have
ones.
little mini ones now.
Yeah, you could get those, and then I guess you pull it out to extend it before you use it.
Oh.
So I guess you could keep something like that in a pair of cargo pants.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you're not going to be prepared. Maybe you've got your supplies, but you're like, oh great, I'm on my period, and I didn't wear my jacket today, and I don't have, you know, maybe what I need. So I've got to find a way to sneak supplies into my clothing to get to the bathroom. How are we going to do that?
Like if you have your supplies in your backpack, I think the easiest way to do it is to you reach your hand into your backpack, unzip the area that has this, and then I've become very adept at being able to just slide it into my sweater, and then I hold my sweater like this as I go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
So that's what I've done.
You're not going to stop and talk to 3 people along the way and give somebody a hug, right? It's going to be get it in your sleeve, get to the bathroom.
Yeah,
And it
nobody
works.
can see it.
I've done that too.
Yeah, I've done that a lot.
And another way that I've done it, if I had, you know, a tiny bit of privacy is, and I didn't have long sleeves, say it was summertime, I was wearing short sleeves, but maybe I was wearing pants or something like that, is I've stuck it in my sock.
Oh.
So, you know, if you have your bag on the floor and you reach in and you grab it, you can just shove it into your sock, put your pant leg down, and then walk to the bathroom.
Okay, so now you're wearing flip-flops and a t-shirt, and you're like, where do I put it, right? So I would recommend, you know, untucking your shirt, right, and sticking it like in your, you know, between your pants and your skin,
Yes.
and just putting it there.
Somewhere in your waistband.
Because you're only going to take 2 steps to the bathroom. It's not like you're going to have it there all day long, and it's going to slide down your leg and pop out.
Right.
And this is just like getting it to the restroom.
Exactly.
And you can even without a shirt on, like, you know, reach your hand into your bag and have it, you know, like this before you put it into your, you know, pocket, your pants pocket, or into your pants
It's
itself.
palming it. It's a magician's move. It's called palming.
Do I have a tampon here or don't I?
Or am I giving directions?
Of the hands, where is it now? Did you guess this hand? You guessed correctly. Nobody has to know where the tampon is.
So the last thing
But what about this, Holly?
Oh,
You
what?
can't hide that.
That's hard. But you know what?
You can roll it up.
You also don't have to buy ones that big for school, right?
Well, if you bleed, you do. But you have the little ones too. You have the little ones too. You can always roll them up.
Right, but
And
they're
then
wrapped.
somebody's like, what do you got in your hand? You're like, oh, just a cigarette. You know, you want some? And, you know, it all works. It's all good.
You don't offer them a cigarette.
Well, I didn't know.
The last thing that I've had a few girls bring up to me, which I think is kind of horrible, is that in school bathrooms, a lot of the stalls don't have little trash cans. Who wants to carry that out of the stall, hope no one's around, and tuck it into a trash can?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not good. So,
But even touching those little cans are foul.
they are found. Hopefully it's an open one. Yeah, the little cans, that's true. But you need a little privacy. No one wants to carry that out. Okay, so I was trying to come up with some ideas for these poor girls because I don't know what you do. Well, one idea I had is if you know you're on your cycle, this is going to sound so gross. I don't even know if I can use it.
Let me hear it.
Well, I guess
I haven't heard it yet.
I guess the first thing you could do is you could wrap it in toilet paper.
Yes.
Right? Whatever it is you're discarding. You could wrap it in toilet paper. I guess you could peek out the little looking, waiting for everyone to disappear, run out, throw it in the trash, and go. Okay?
Wash your hands and then
Yes, please. But I guess the other thing you could do, maybe, is if you know you're on your cycle, is keep Ziplocs with you.
That's a great idea. The
And
snack ones.
Yeah, you could keep the
Because
little...
you don't need the bigger ones.
Yeah.
You don't need the 1 gallon ones, just
Yeah.
the snack size.
So if you have to discard it, like, I think in my kids' bathrooms at school, the trash can isn't even in the bathroom because they have hand dryers and toilet paper for the toilets and hand dryers. There's no paper towels.
Yeah.
So I think all the trash cans are outside. If you had to do something, you had to carry it more than, just into the bathroom, then I guess if you had it in it, you could wrap it in toilet paper, put it in a Ziploc, seal it. Who's not going to know that's your sandwich? I don't know why you'd have a sandwich at 9:30 in the morning.
I don't know where the peanut butter went. I just see the jelly.
No, I think that's good. So anyway, it's a thought. Maybe that thought will inspire another thought
you can
for
eventually
you.
throw it away. You're
Yeah.
gonna find a garbage can close enough, you can throw it away.
If you had to.
Do not keep it in your backpack.
If you had to, maybe there's a spot you could put it until you can get private to
If
throw
you
it
live
away.
in a warm climate, you do not want that.
Do
in your
not. Yeah, it's
backpack
air
for a
freshener
long
you don't
time.
need in your backpack.
No.
Let's just be clear about that. So anyway.
It'd be like a dead fish in your backpack is what it'd be like.
It's disgusting. There was someone I talked to who said they go to like a private Catholic school, so they have uniforms, and that their mom sewed inside of, like somewhere inside of their skirt,
A little pouch.
a little pouch where they could put in supplies for that time of month. If you have to wear a sweater or a cardigan or a vest or something like that,
So
maybe,
pouch inside.
because it folds over, they're not like super fitted and stuff, then maybe there's a place you could sew a little pouch that just would hold something like that. But I really do recommend if you're going to do something like that, make sure that there's a Velcro closure, or if you don't want a sound like Velcro, that there's a little zipper or
Right.
something, because you don't want to be like outside running around playing and all of a sudden something pops out.
So the same thing goes like what Holly and I were talking about, like being the magician and putting it in your shirt, like in any place that you are. So you're at a restaurant and you need to go to the bathroom, you don't want to carry your whole purse to make it look obvious, you do
Right.
that.
Oh, and the other thing is like when you go camping, like a Girl Scout camping thing, or you've got, summer camp or whatever, just get in the habit of like having a dop kit that you take to the bathroom with you. A dop kit is like that little container that you buy that has your toothbrush and you put your makeup in it, or whatever. And find a discreet pocket in there where you can keep your stuff, so then it's not weird when you carry that to go to the bathroom. So we hope that helps you. Give you some ideas how to handle your period when you're out and about, how to be discreet.
And be the magician that you want to be. I'm Charisse.
And I'm Holly. Thanks for tuning in to Ask Mom. And don't forget that you can email us at hollycharisse@yahoo.com. Thanks.
Thank you.